Oh!
Corona Cast. Hey everybody, it's Billy.
And Megan.
And I believe it's day 76 of quarantine?
I feel like it might be more than that. When was the last time we chatted?
Is this 11 weeks?
Oh, jeez. 11 weeks?
Tomorrow would be 11.
Whoa.
Well, after tomorrow would be 11 weeks.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm feeling good at this moment.
Okay. Well, so we are at my mom's house.
Yes.
The plan was not to be at my mom's house.
No, it was not.
You want to share what happened last night?
I just got into... I'm having some difficulty with my other partner of some communication stuff. And I decided that he needed some alone time. So I decided to ask if we could come here so I could give him that alone time.
Why does he need alone time?
Kind of figure out what he's doing and what he wants in general, and like to kind of get over his attitude problems.
What he wants, like in your relationship with you, or just in life,
general?
or what?
No, in general.
Yeah.
Like I think he needs to figure out what will make him happy in his life.
Mm. So, I mean, what prompted that was that he kind of came. We were hanging out on the couch.
Yeah.
We smoked some weed. We were watching something, and he just kind of came in and was being really grumpy and kind of just like was getting on you for a lot of small things.
Yes. And not like a, hey, how are you? And things like that. And he doesn't react that poorly when it's just me. It's like when other people are around, he feels the need to kind of like show off. I think it might be sometimes other people as well. But like it's any time that's not just the two of us alone. No, I don't know. It definitely happens more when you are there. And I specifically was like, I picked a time in which he, we would share space for like a day, not even. Because I know he had plans tonight. And I was like, you need to, I would never treat your guests the way that you just made my guest feel uncomfortable. Because I'm really big on manners. Like, we've discussed this before.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm very big on manners. I'm very big on, things and making people comfortable, especially in my home. And, and that to me was more annoying. Because it's one thing, I'm annoyed that he was acting that way towards me. But it's another thing that he's making somebody else kind of walk on eggshells.
Yeah, he kind of grabbed, he grabbed this, thing of laundry. And, he walked all the way the length of the house and just literally dropped it hard right in front of you.
Yeah.
Didn't say a word and just walked away.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. It was like watching mom and dad fight. Because it's, but where you fuck mom, I guess. I don't know. That's just... So, yeah, I mean, it's uncomfortable for me, but, I'm trying to, still...
Yeah, and you're trying to be respectful because it's our problems, not a triad problems. It's, you and I. It's separate from you and I. Yeah,
I have non-monogamy experience, but I don't have a lot of experience with, my partner having a fight with the metamor in front of me.
Yeah.
That I'm not... I've seen couples, friends fight in front of me, but I haven't seen, when it was this dynamic where I actually do have a side already. You know what I mean? How are you feeling in, that moment, having an argument like that with a partner? And in that case, a very silent argument. Yeah. With your partner right in front of me.
Oh, I hated it. I was like, if you weren't here, I would be okay with yelling at him. Mm-hmm. Not yelling at him. I'm not a yeller, but scolding, that kind of behavior. Yeah, I don't really yell. But yeah, I just was frustrated because I'm I don't want to humor this. I also don't want to get into this right now because it's not the time or place. So if I have the option to give him space and to kind of narrate, marinate on it, then I will choose to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I tried to cheer you up this morning with some bomb-ass hand stuff.
Yeah! It was very good hand stuff, to be honest. My favorite is me on my stomach for some reason with hand stuff. It's just a better angle for me. I don't know. And that tempo and pressure.
Can we go back to the part where I was awesome? Let's go back to...
Yes. It was very good hand stuff.
Can we describe my sexual prowess?
Yes. Today was a very good sex day.
Yeah. And it's not even 4 o'clock.
It's not even 4 o'clock. We get one more in, baby. You get dealer's choice. All right. Listen, I could keep going. Don't test me.
I just don't have the libido. I was The world's ending. Why would I feel sexy?
This is the first day I felt a little sexy. I don't even have makeup on.
Yeah, that's because you're so beautiful.
Thank you. No, my libido has been terrible. And other people are noticing.
If your libido is terrible, then like we all have some...
If this is what libido, my intimacy, is just terrible. Like I think you were just like, I want to make out more, and just like, you're not really talking to me. And then other people are like, yeah, I can tell that you're not like into it. And I'm like, it's not that I'm not into you. Like my established partners, it's like, it's not anything to do with you. It literally is all to do with me. Okay. Yeah. And it's a really frustrating thing because my mind is literally in this like weird, well, you need to concentrate only professionally right now because that's what matters right now. Like they'll be around. It'll be okay. And my self-worth is really tied to my work. So like, not having concrete stuff with that really affects me.
Yeah. Do you now are you able to empathize more with when I was trying to describe like my issues with desire and libido having nothing to do with you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did. So I had one fun question. We can end on like a happy.
Yes.
Probably it's a purposefully happy note. I constructed the question. It has to be positive.
Oh my! Do you want to hear something funny though?
Okay. Stop picking your fucking scab.
I know.
You're ruining I'm getting nervous. Face of yours.
I'm not ruining it. I put stuff on it to heal. Cut that out. We don't need the scab part.
What? That's the most fun. I like how you're cool being vulnerable about the stuff with your other partner, but the scab they can't see on your face. I'm telling you not to touch.
I gotta put Coke on it.
Yeah, do that.
There you go. Then I can't pick it.
So I had one question for you.
Oh wait, I was gonna tell my story.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I did a giveaway on my Instagram that was focusing on Jersey City local businesses. Someone found me through people sharing it, and he slid into my DMs. He's like, oh, wow, like, you're pretty incredible. You do a couple of things. And he's like, what else do you do? And I'm like, oh, well, like, all my links are in my bio. Immediately was like, I didn't realize you did so many things without your clothing on. Ha ha. And I was like, like, Instagram tries to take down my account, about 5 times now for no nudity. So I figured, well, I might as well make a place where I can actually put maybe nudity and get paid for it.
Okay.
So anyways, he keeps going. He asks me out. Mm-hmm. This dude is local. And I'm like, hey, like, just to let you know, I'm not really, like, dating anyone new right now.
When did this happen?
Today, right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's like, well, like, I'm sure that will change eventually. I was like, yeah, maybe. And I was like, you'll probably see me around because he lives in one of the areas I do my work. And I am a dog walker. And I said, well, yeah, like, hopefully I get some more dog walking clients. And this dude immediately was like, well, I'd love to pay you to walk me.
And?
I didn't respond yet. What should I say?
Well, ask if he's serious and then...
Yeah, how funny is that, though?
Ask if he's serious.
Like, this person's local. I definitely recognize it.
Get paid.
Get paid. I kind of want to be like, I don't know if you can afford that, but here's my pricing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, funny.
Say you want to talk about pricing off platform or do it from that fat babe. Don't do it from Miss Good.
Yeah.
Because that will actually fuck you.
Yes.
But yeah, good. Do it.
Funny.
It won't be the first time you've like had to engage in some money exchanges with locals that you'll see around. You want to tell a story before we go about the time we went to go have drinks at that bar and the guy was like 2 people over? Oh my
God. So I have somebody who previously has purchased videos of mine very expensively, like about like $500 a video, because it's not something I usually do or sell, not my forte. I like take pictures of myself, but yeah, so that person like found me on Tinder years ago, scared me off, but then like, offered off money. I was like, okay, like I can send you some things. And Billy and I on a date were eating dinner in downtown, and that person was literally sitting next to us.
And that's after we had sent him a video of us fucking, which you so kindly gave me half for, which was very kind. Mm-hmm. She was like, you want to make $250 just fucking me for 5 minutes? I'd be like, wait, first I gotta last 5 minutes. And then we can talk. But yeah, no, that was pretty wild.
You have very good control. Just lately you've been getting into it, I guess. In a good way. There's nothing bad with that. Huh? You're just like, it feels good.
Yeah, that is one superpower I would like to have is like real better control over my my ejaculation stamina. But also the other fun thing with that is that he was on a date himself.
Yes, he was on a date.
And it was fun watching him bomb.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was funny though. So yeah, locals, funny.
Well, Megan, Baby Cakes, where can people find you if they want to follow you or give you the monies?
You could give me the monies at That Fat Babe on the OnlyFans, or you can follow me at That Fat Babe on the Instagram.
All right.
For this one.
Cool. And you guys know me at the Billy Procida on Twitter. Billy is Procida on Instagram. If you're not following me by now, I don't know what the aversion is, but I would love an email telling me at manwhorepod@gmail.com.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. CoronaCast.
How long does it take to get to Jersey City from here?
40 minutes? 48 minutes?
Yeah.
Is that how long it takes? I don't know. You drive it more than me. I grew up in Perth Amboy and Jefferson. Oh, right. You don't have the mic.
Yeah.
Right. So, need to give that to you. Okay.
CoronaCast. Look, I have an insufferable follow-up question here on day 77 of quarantine. Because I can't remember if I asked it yesterday, and it was an incredibly important question. What is something positive you've learned about me under quarantine?
I think that you have... The thing I've learned just from observation and things like that is that you have such a kind and gentle heart, and that you truly want to make people you care about happy, and you'll do whatever you can to make sure that they are happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I make you happy?
Yeah.
What's one way I've made you happy?
I think just doing little things. Like today, you were like, do you want a bagel? And I was like, that was very sweet. I would love a bagel. I'm still in bed. Eat a little everything bagel, some cream cheese. Little things like that. You'll go out of your way if I want to do something to make sure, I can do it.
And that concludes my incredibly overproduced way of soliciting a compliment from a partner. If you also want to make it way too complicated to get your partner to compliment you, you can just start a podcast, do it for 6 years, plan a pandemic where you're stuck together, and then you got an opportunity. CoronaCast. I roll.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What? Why you being...
Crack me up.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
That was funny.
I'm funny?
Yes.
You think I'm actually funny, though?
Yes.
See, and we got a second one snuck in there.
Oh my god.
She didn't even know we were on.
Sure, you love the Man Whore podcast, but are you an official fan whore yet? Because right now, over 200 whoreheads are connecting in our private Patreon communities like the Champagne Room and the Peep Show. You can join us today for as little as $2 to meet a ton of like-minded, sex-positive friends. And fuck, don't we need some of that right now? You'll also gain access to behind-the-scenes content and bonus episodes. Join us today at patreon.com/manwhorepodcast. That's Patreon, patreon.com/manwhorepodcast. Plus, with Megan and I all cooped up, we've had a ton more time to take some sexy pictures for my patrons. Now let's get back to the show. Yep, it is the CoronaCast time. Day, I think day 84 or day 70. I think it's day 84. I think that's a fair guesstimate of, or 85. Time, doesn't matter. I am talking to you now from my mom's house in North Jersey. About to head on down to Jersey City, spend a couple nights with Megan. Today is the day after my birthday. But now you've probably already heard about what that day was like for me, so I won't go and repeat it again. No need to cry today again. I haven't seen Megan in a little bit because Megan started going to protests during her latest cycle back home. And, I didn't want to expose my mom to the protest via Megan, via me, in large part because my mom hasn't even like gone into a fucking shop, right? I mean, she's like super social distance lady. If only the rest of the country had been acting like my mom's been acting, COVID-19 would have been well under control long ago. Maybe we wouldn't be at over 100,000 dead with tens of millions unemployed. But anyways, my mom felt nervous about exposing herself to that. And I was already going to leave my mom's house like semi-permanently on Monday. Because lockdown's starting to kind of be over. On Monday, June 8th, New York City begins phase 1 of reopening. The area of New York State that's like around my mom, I think they're either in phase 2 or about to be in phase 2. So things are starting to reopen. And it seems time for me to get back to Brooklyn. Also, it turns out I'm going to be finding a new place to live. And so we just figured like I'll spend my birthday with Megan over the weekend, but give my mom a few more days with me. Man, I didn't want to rob my mom of too much time with me. She really does love it when I'm here. It's like really beautiful and cool. You ever hang out with your parents as an adult now that you get to be curious about shit like your ancestry? I love just like bugging my mom about like great grandparents and who did this and when did this one come over. You also get like random. Here's what I would tell all of you to do on your birthday. Ask if you are able to ask your mother or your birth mother, if that's a relationship you have available to you, but like ask your mom about the day you were born. I bet you each year you'll learn something new about that day. And I think that's so fucking cool. I mean, people at ManwhoreCon, we'll just say that, we all now know a little too much about my mom's pregnancy with me. There's definitely some TMI over there, but it's a beautiful thing to just like kind of like you learn a new thing about what labor was like or where she was when, she started going into labor and what things were said immediately after you actually came out. And you get all these new details each time they tell it because they always tell the same story, though it will be like a story from the day. Anyways, do that if you're able to. It's really cool. I'll be honest. I had the decision of like when to see Megan again, and in relationship to my mom with Megan going to protests. That was like a back and forth relationship. That was like a real communication moment for us, and I felt really good about it. Because Megan wanted to go to a protest on a Tuesday, and then there's another one Saturday she wanted to hit. My birthday was on Friday. So on Monday, when she told me she was going to go to a protest, I was like, well, you didn't really bring up or ask. I mean, I'm not saying ask permission, but at least you didn't bring up the fact that, hey, I'm going to go to a protest. We should check back in about your comfort level seeing me after a protest, your mom's comfort level with sharing a space with me after a protest. And we had to have like because I didn't like that I was put in a position like choose between spending my birthday with my girlfriend or my mom. I ultimately said, I tried to even trade her. I was like, there was a wedding I went to. I went to like a drive-by wedding today. That's how eager people are to get married. I don't understand the eagerness to enter into this thing that like statistically fails more often than not, that we want to do it amidst a pandemic and nationwide protests, but whatever. JD, I'm fucking happy and thrilled for you. All the same, buddy. So we did a drive-by wedding where like loved ones from the bridal party, like we just kind of lined up our cars a few blocks away and we slowly went past the church and honked and waved balloons and stuff and said, congratulations. Cool. So oh God, I hope he doesn't hear this. I value our relationship. I'm so sorry. But like I offered to trade us, like, I'll trade you, go skip the protest tomorrow. I'll join you at the protest on Saturday and I'll skip that wedding. And she was like, no, I'm not going to. And I think she didn't enjoy me even raising that prospect because I wasn't mad. I just wanted to like explore all options. And we had to have the back and forth, and it was good, and we were clear with each other, and we didn't resent each other for our decisions. And like, I'm sad I didn't get to be with my girlfriend on my birthday, but like, I know I'm gonna have a great weekend with her, and I got to have this beautiful a few days with my mom. And like, as soon as everything had settled, though, I thought to myself, like, wow, we really we expressed grievances. We talked it out. We talked about our reasonings. We clarified that we still love each other and that we're not mad. And like, we got through. I don't know. I see versions. There's Earth Primes. There's an Earth Prime 2 where we get into some massive fight over that, right? Communication, so cool. But again, folks, lockdown's lifting. I don't know how much more Corona cast we're going to have left. I think we are drawing an end to this extra content. So if you've enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know that stuff like this is enjoyable and welcome. If you want to be hearing more of Megan, that can be made to happen, whether it's here on the main feed or as bonus episodes on Patreon. So yeah, let me know what you guys have thought about this. It's a lot of podcasts were like, fuck, what am I going to do for content? And I'm like, oh, fuck, how can I give everybody more? How can I create more? I do enjoy how I've kind of gone to explore my relationship with Megan, with y'all, like in semi-real time. And I hope it was enjoyable. And if not, well, don't worry. It's almost fucking over, man. So yeah. And you all know about the Patreon. I don't have to say that, but if you would like to do another nice thing is you could always donate to a cause in my honor and let me get the email for it. That would be cool too. Maybe you think I need to be on a mailing list for a particular organization and you like to donate $20 in my name. Could be a fun birthday present and a way to show appreciation for these extra episodes. Yeah, y'all know about the Patreon. I don't think I need to tell you about that. And folks, there's a little update. All Man Whore Podcast merch can now be purchased on Facebook, on my Facebook shop. So you go to the Man Whore Podcast Facebook fan page. There's a link in the comments, and you click shop, and you'll see a nice, easy way to order all sorts of fun goodies from me. Because yes, I am still shipping. I will wait on a line at the post office for you. Social media, do the stuff, stay slutty, be smart, Black Lives Matter, Corona Cast.